So last time I had a scan was back in January of last year. So, and I haven't done nothing. So
It's about time.
yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna lay back. I'll make sure that your head comes right up to reach my hand. Keep going. Good. The palms of your hands are gonna be down to your side like this. Actually, you're good. I'll strap your legs together to make it easier to stay still during the scan. You can just relax your legs. Make sure you're completely centered. Perfect. So your job is to stay really, really still. Okay. Keep that ponytail in. Body fat percentage is 27.2.
Oh, dear Lord.
We break your body down into fat in pounds, lean muscle, and bone. And all three of those total to your weight, 136.8. Okay? If we take a look at your android or your belly region, we measure that subcutaneous surface fat, that's the blue, and then the deep belly visceral fat, which is the pink. And both of those combined came out to 2.6 pounds of fat just in your belly region. And from that 2.6, you only have 0.15 pounds in your visceral region.
Awesome.
So that's very good. We want to see this number stay under half of your total android, so 1.3, which is way under there. You have nothing to worry about there.
Awesome.
Yeah, very good. This is your AG ratio. We want to make sure that this for women stays under 1 in general. This is basically just taking the belly to hips and butt ratio, and most women just naturally hold their weight in their hips and butt region. So you're in that safe range. Very good. We measure bone density on a chart called a T-score, where we take that median mark at 30 years old, because that is the most bone. That's your peak bone density at 30. After that age, unfortunately, we start decreasing, some faster than others. This is that low bone mass range, or osteopenia. Everything underneath negative 2.5 is osteoporosis.
Okay.
And everything above 0, we are happy with. That's great bone. And you're at 2.3. You have extremely dense bones.
Nice.
Very good.
Woohoo.
And as you can see here, this is where you should be for your age, and you're slightly above that.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're well above average. Next page here is a nice little trend graph, which will monitor your fat in pounds right here. It's your black dot. Pink dot is your fat-free, or in other words, your lean plus bone total together.
Okay.
So every time you come in for a DEXA scan, we'll see 2 more dots. Essentially, we want to see an X sort of pattern. So most people want to see black dot go down, pink dot go up.
Okay.
So we'll just monitor that. And down here is your lean mass balance. So it seems you have 0.4 pounds more on your right arm. And then your left leg is much stronger by 2.4 pounds. And that could be because of injury, or
That's definitely
the knee
injury.
Yeah, for sure. That's a huge number. We want to see this under 1 pound ideally.
Right.
So we'll work towards that.
Okay.
And then overall, your left side is stronger, but your organs are included in that total calculation.
Okay.
So I really like to pay attention to just arms and legs for lean mass.
Smaller.
And then last page is your total body fat percentage. We break your body down into regions to see where most of your fat is being held. And like most women, it's in your gynoid. 31.4% of that total is in your hips and butt. Most men just naturally hold their weight in their belly region, which that's your android, and trunk is your shoulders to waist, so that's also including your belly region. So every time you come in for a DEXA scan, we'll keep track of these measurements too, showing the percent change difference there.
Okay.
And then down here is a total baseline. We divide up everything into lean, fat, and total body. So every time you come in for a scan, we'll see another line under showing the comparison between today's baseline and any other previous scans you may have had.
Okay. Nice. I got work to do. Do you want that? Huh? Do you want this? Look at
What's your belly?
34.
Fatness.
You just look up her age. But yeah, according to her age. And we need to
You
type
look
that up.
pregnant at this angle.
Let me tell you my problems.
Yeah.
She's got so many.
Stop.
Apparently she has no kids anymore.
That's right. I'm an empty nester.
Oh. Where do you live, Taylor?
I live with my dad in Winter Garden.
Oh, okay.
But she's moving in with me next month.
Oh, you are?
She seems to forget she has a 15-year-old though.
But she's never home. That's why I forget
So
that I have
funny.
one.
Try one more time. Good. You're hooking in the umbilical cord. So this will detect her breathing through the entire test. And this is the way to determine metabolism, speed, the ratio between sugar to fat burn. She'll be here about 15 to 18 minutes, and we'll have her just lay flat. Try not to cross your legs. Stay completely still. And we'll put a timer on, okay? And just relax.
This will be interesting, since I haven't done anything aerobic.
Well, so we're gonna wait until you're anaerobic, and I'll yell that out when you reach that. After that point, I want you to hold it for as long as you can. When you can't go any longer, I want you to give me the motion to stop the time. All right, and then we're gonna hit exercise in a few seconds. Ready?
She's 50.
46. Wow. Where am I? You're at 38.71. Your Vo2 Max Score was 38.4. So as you can see here, you're in that superior range, which is excellent. We look down here in that fat burning zone, and then in that middle range from 120 to 154 is that moderate to high endurance zone. Okay. Now the anaerobic threshold, your heart rate at that point was at 139, so that's in that moderate to high, which is great if you compare this to running a long race. If you were to stay under that heart rate, your body could your endurance can go forever. You wouldn't cramp up.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so that's why this number is very valuable.
Right.
Your recovery came down really nicely. Your heart rate came down from 171 to 153 to 136. So what we want to see is a steady pace. We don't want to see it drop. Overall, very solid test. You're in the superior category. You can't complain. Very good. What we predicted you to be burning was 1210.
Right.
What you're actually burning is 1252. So very, very close. Your metabolism is in that normal range.
Right.
Your respiratory exchange ratio, which is that ratio between sugar and fat, you are at 0.96. So the scale goes from 0.7 to 1, 0.7 being that you're burning 100% fat.
Okay.
1 is you're burning 100% sugar. you know, I see people all over the chart there, but we want to see essentially that your body is working efficiently about half and half.
Okay.
And you're a little more sugar,
Right.
87% sugar, 13% fat.
Okay.
All right. Any questions?
No. That's good. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Considering
good.
you know, I really haven't been very active, so.
Yeah, so this should even out too once you
Right.
change your on that
Right.
diet. And I'll email these to you.
Okay, perfect.